Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, the dreadpirate.spacebunzz. That's a NASA code because I love NASA. You wouldn't have guessed, right? Because I love space. What? Got it at Gordman's. You know, my favorite spot. But anyways, Happy New Year! Welcome back to the Roaring 20s, everybody. I hope you're excited. Remember, we're not drinking because that was really, really hard on people's livers. So we're going to take it easy and we're going to love ourselves this year. Lots and lots of self-love. Alright, but really, I did have some real stuff I wanted to talk to you guys about today. And in particular because it's New Year's and because I myself do not like New Year's resolutions. Who'd have guessed? Yeah. Okay. But really, I don't like New Year's resolutions. And that's not to diss on anybody that has a really good time making them or keeping them. Like, if that gets you through, boo, I am so happy for you. Do you. Do whatever makes you the best you and live your best life and gets you along. Like, I'm not trying to dish you. This is for all of us that make New Year's resolutions, break New Year's resolutions, and then get really, really sad that that happened. Sometimes that happens. I mean, that's me for sure, but this is for us. I got tired of doing that. I got tired of the cycle of every New Year. I just felt, more and more disappointed with myself and like, wow, why can't you get your stuff together? Like, girl, what is your thing? And at a point I started realizing, like, a lot of my friends and the people I would, be talking to would complain that they had the same issue. They were always breaking their resolutions and pretty much feeling like they set themselves up for failure. And so I took a good look at what I did, and I started to realize that I set a lot of goals for myself. Like, you get so excited going from one point to another, and this idea that it's this new beginning and start over and woo, woo, woo. And you get so excited and caught up in that like, you really go for it and you really tell yourself that, oh my gosh, I'm going to do all of this. And that's not to say that you don't have the capability of doing it, because trust and believe me, if you put your mind to it and you believe you can, ooh honey, the things you can do. But life still got its own plan for all of us. And at the end of the day, our plan for our life and life's plan for our life have to meet somewhere in the middle and figure out a way of, making one path. And so that means that we don't always end up going where we want to go or in the place in our career. The year doesn't always take us where we think we need to be, but where it thinks we need to be. And even this past year has been a crazy year of my life, full of many, many, many ups and downs. And I'm thankful for them because either direction I went, I got a lesson, I got value. Every dark time reminded me to be thankful for the light times and the good times, and every time I smiled, it felt better. It felt, oh yeah, coming back from that place where it really hurt. That felt good. Sometimes that's what you need. So the way I like to go into a new year, since obviously I've rambled on who knows how many minutes about resolutions sucking. Yeah, so the way I like to do this is I like to build an idea of who I'd like to see myself become this year. Am I being terrible about my hair care? I mean, kind of. It's generally one or the other. You do your face or you do your hair. I mean, there's so much work. So much. Kidding. I'm kidding. But like little things like that, they can be little personal self-love things. Maybe, you want to go to the gym more often because, of course, exercise releases chemicals into your body that help you feel happy, that help you feel better. But also, I don't know if this works the same for people without ADHD, but with ADHD, if you go and exercise, you get real hyphy and you're gonna get a lot done. Like, you are so focused and on your shit. It's awesome. Oh gosh, realizing that is kind of funny. But it can really affect your mood. It can affect how you're feeling. Even, something as simple as, hey, I'd like to do my nails once a week, or go get my nails done once a week, whatever your preference is. And then going to do that self-love and that self-care, you start to see yourself becoming who you want to be, and other things around you are going to fall into place. The other thing is you're still working with that path that life has. So I feel like if you're like, I want to see myself get promoted this year, that may not be what this year has in plan for you. And I'm not saying don't set that goal and work your ass off for it. I'm just saying set some goals that you know for sure you can do, that are going to make you feel good, that are going to make you feel good about yourself. So that if these bigger tier things we all want to happen don't happen, you're not left crumpled at the bottom. Trust me. One of my things is I would absolutely love to actually hit the subscriber and the view count to really pop my YouTube channel and start making something happen. I've really enjoyed this little journey on social media. I've had a lot of fun connecting with you guys. I am honestly so freaking honored that so many of you would let me into your lives and talk to me and share with me and let me be your friend, when really I'm just some girl on the internet. That means the world. Really, thank you guys, and I can't wait to see what happens this year with it. But at the end of the day, I understand that just because I want this that badly doesn't mean that it's gonna make it happen. There are so many factors working here, and I also realize there are millions of videos up here and probably uploaded a day. Like, I can imagine the upload rates are probably ridiculous. So like, I understand if that's not where my life ends up going or path ends up going. I have smaller goals, like cleaning my closet. That's such an honest goal, because it's not so much a closet as it is a mountain of clothes that kind of goes up a slope into some shelves that are covered in bags and dresses and craft stuff and vinyls, but that is another story for another day. Needless to say, the fact that I take up 2 other shelving units in the room because I have that much clothes. This is a problem. Do you see why this is a goal for me this year? And it's a little goal that I know I can accomplish, that I know I can get done, and that honestly would make a big impact in my life, because if I were able to find my clothes, like I wouldn't wear the same clothes so often. That always helps, doesn't it? But also it makes me feel good to feel like I'm organized and like I'm getting things together and I can find things and like I know where my life's at, and that makes me happy. And that's a good feeling for a new year, and that's a good feeling to start a new year. That's something you can carry through a new year. That's what you're going for. It's something that you can maintain. Even if life throws a wrench at you, you can start it off, and then it's easier to keep it going. And definitely set yourself big goals. Shoot for the freaking moon, my friends, because even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. And that's worth it. You'll get to where you need to go if you just trust in the process. Now, a couple of side notes. I want to share something with you. This is my favorite quote from probably like my favorite anime ever. Yes, I'm gonna get a little dorky here, but it's from Full Metal Alchemist. And if you haven't watched it, I mean, if you're into anime, totally go for it because it's beautiful and oh my god. But there's this quote in it, and it says, "Nothing's perfect. Even the world spins on a tilted axis, just doing the best it can." And it's being exchanged at a point where the brothers are kind of in this conflict, in this emotional tear. And it's so beautiful because it's so right. At the end of the day, nothing is perfect. Thanks for that, ghost on my phone. I definitely needed you to turn my ringer on in the middle of a video. Honestly, I don't know. It does this. I'd be like, maybe I set a setting or something, but I've looked for a setting and I can't find a setting. On top of not being able to find a setting, The problem is, this just does it at random times. Sometimes it'll be like 7 o'clock in the morning. My phone's like, I'm gonna turn your ringer on. And then sometimes it'll be like 12 o'clock in the afternoon and it's like, your ringer's coming on. And I mean, it's not that I don't love it. My ringtone is Twain's Happy Llama, Sad Llama. That's what's up. But you go out somewhere and you forget that happened. Suddenly you're blaring Mentally Disturbed Llama in public. The looks are good. The looks are good. Now, thank you guys for enthusing my craziness. I really do hope that you guys have fun and can get some enjoyment out of this and not just be like, whoa. And I do hope that I can bring something, you know, to at least some people's lives and I don't know, maybe help people see something in a different light, you know? I always like the movie Pay It Forward. I always like that idea that even something small, a small push, a small give, a small little tiny act of kindness could really echo through eternity as far as how people treated each other. And honestly, the internet just gave us the ability, the voice, the platform, the freedom. And yeah, it comes with rules. Yeah, you gotta maintain some stuff because everyone uses it. But at the end of the day, I don't have to sit there and say, does Hollywood think I'm acceptable? It's to you guys. To just anybody in the world think I'm cool enough to listen to. That's what ended up mattering. That means the world. That's freaking cool. And I'm not sure how random rambly this is. So, to end this video, Happy New Year. I hope, I really do, that this is an amazing roaring 20s for everybody. Please be gentle on your bodies. Be gentle on your soul. You're just a person doing the best you can. And I really hope that you can find some goals that you can absolutely knock out of the park this year. Because baby, you deserve to feel amazing. You deserve to feel on top of the world. Because it's 2020. Now, really quickly, if this video is too shaky or looks too ridiculous or something like that, the angle's too bad, please tell me in the comments. I got excited and I found a pop socket that's all galaxy swirl and it's all pink and purple and it's my favorite colors. I was like, yay! And so I totally bought it and put it on my phone. And then I came home and I went to record a video and I went to put it in the little the clippy thing that holds my phone on the phone stand. You know, there's a word and I cannot get the word. But the word for that thing, and it won't go back in there because of the dang pop socket. So if this looks bad, tell me, and I'm totally like, probably gonna get over myself and take the pop socket off, even though I don't want to do that because it is so cute. We'll see what has to happen. We will see. Anyways, thank you guys. Thank you. Really. Happy New Year.